the opportunity to be here. It really has been a pretty incredible year that we've been through. And as wild as this past year has been, I suspect this coming year is going to be even wilder. And I think a lot of you know that Governor McDonald will be doing the Republican, we don't call it a response, we call it the Republican address tonight. And they'll be doing it from Richmond, from the state capitol, from the House chamber, with a fairly large audience. And we're glad he's doing it. It'll be, it won't be a response to what the president's got to say. It's going to be a lot about the better solutions. And so I feel very good about the fact that he's doing this. Now, I think all of you have heard that the president's talking about doing this big pivot. I just, if you've read everything I've read over the last week about the White House, the only thing they're going to pivot on is the message. They think that their problem has been they haven't talked enough about jobs. They don't think it has anything to do with their agenda. And if you've read even this morning's regs, the Hill regs, they're still trying to find a way to shove this health care bill down the throats of the American people. And I just find this rather remarkable. So remarkable that a Democrat freshman, this lady named Titus from Nevada, stood up at the Democratic caucus and said, if you haven't been listening, and if you don't listen to what the people of Massachusetts have just said, you're going to really F everything up. She also threw Harry Reid under the bus, and she denied all that. She did not deny it. When I handed Nancy the Pelosi the gavel a year ago, I told her that this gavel, the power that comes from the majority, is on loan from the American people. And it is on loan. And I said that, you know, when you're listening to the American people, you can, in fact, hold on to the power and hold on to this gavel. But when you start ignoring the American people, you're going to find out just how quickly this is all on loan. And so the American people don't care which party controls the Congress. They're not really engaged in all that. But what they really want is they want a more limited, less costly, and more accountable government here. This is not rocket science. And what we're seeing around the country is remarkable. And there's nobody in this room. Well, Franzel, he's been around since God created the earth. But nobody's seen a kind of rebellion that's going on in America. And if you look at this, you saw the rebellion it manifested itself back in July and August town hall meetings. You saw it manifest itself again in what happened in Virginia and in New Jersey. And it manifested itself again last week in, of all places, Massachusetts. Now, Mike referred to this, but I mean, think about this. Massachusetts electing a state senator, relatively unknown, never run statewide, as a United States senator. And it's not just about health care. You know, he ran on health care, but he also ran on cap and trade, on spending, on debt, and this whole issue of security and bringing terrorists to America, putting them on trial and storing them here. And so there's something really big going on out there. I spend about 3 out of 4 weekends a month on a road somewhere. And I talk to a lot of Americans at airports, restaurants, walking down the street. Matter of fact, I was riding my bike over Christmas. I had a helmet on, gloves. It was kind of cold out, and I was bundled up. And some lady was standing in her front yard in Goodland, Florida. And this is kind of a blue-collar area right off of Marco Island. And she saw me and recognized me and started saying, "Keep it up! Keep it up! Keep it up!" Now, it's remarkable the number of people who will stop me everywhere. What's also remarkable is the number of people who come up to me every single day who I've never met, and who will say things about Nancy Pelosi that I can't even repeat. Now, I don't know what it is about her, what she does that causes such a visceral reaction in people. But my goodness, they don't like her. I can just say that. But you know, last week the president was in Ohio, and he said, with regard to Massachusetts, he said, my health care plan ran into a buzzsaw. Buzzsaw, you know, being stopped by special interests and lobbyists. That'll be most of you in this room. And so today I've been kind of reminding people what the president said, and also telling the press the buzzsaw that he heard wasn't special interest and lobbyists. The buzzsaw was the American people jumping up and down saying, "Stop! Stop all this nonsense." Maybe people are just petrified at what Washington's doing to them. And so our party's done pretty well. I think our leadership's done a good job over this last year